What is going on, guys? Welcome to the TUC, the Tell Us Camp podcast. I'm your boy Trev, T Money, Big T 103, and this is your boy
Matty Ice.
And welcome to episode 11.
Yes, sir.
Happy New Year! Can't really clap much. I'm over here caged up like a caged bird, but that's okay.
Hey, first pod of 2023, baby.
2023!
Turn me out.
I can't believe it really happened.
What do you mean?
It went by so quick, man.
He said, I can't believe it really happened.
Yeah, like I'm still trying to process 2020.
2020?
Like, I'm still processing 2020, baby.
Jesus Christ.
But yes, welcome to episode 11. Thank you guys for being here, for listening. If you're listening from YouTube, you know what I was thinking too? Should we put this on SoundCloud?
That's interesting.
That's very interesting. I had someone come up to me and say, hey, you should put it on SoundCloud. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for reaching out on Discords. More people are joining too, so we really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And yeah.
Hey, can't forget the people on Spotify, on Apple Music. Can't forget those people, you know what I'm saying?
Can't forget the community.
Yeah, Spotify is our biggest listeners.
Is it really?
Yeah, we got to show love.
We're climbing. We really are.
Yeah, Spotify is where we have the most listeners, yeah.
Okay. I like that. I really like, we got, what is it? We're climbing in YouTube too. I like the whole YouTube community. That's my favorite little.
Now, my favorite community is our Discord community. That's my favorite. I think we're up to like 15 people?
Something like that.
Yeah, like almost every other day we get a new person joining.
One of the boys hit me up too. Shout out Adam, right? The group there, with Emilio and bro, don't make me look stupid, bro. The old Finish Line crew.
Adam, yes, I know Adam.
Basketball player from Falmouth.
Yeah.
Shout out, he got married. He's getting married.
Yeah, he just got engaged.
He hit me up and he was like, "Yo, are you part of a league? Are you part of like a basketball league?" And I just thought it was so cool that the TUC like get together, basketball games, grown community. I just thought that idea was passed along, and he reached out and it sparked for him. He was like, "Yo," obviously he was asking like, "Are you part of a league?" And I'm not. Mm-hmm. But hey, let's start one.
That's a great idea, actually. I'm one of the best basketball players you guys will ever see.
This guy's like Curry out there.
Yeah,
he's only shooting from threes. He's only like set the screen, set the pick. He's only like, come on.
No defense, no offense. I'm just running around doing cardio.
5'6" out there.
Chill the fuck out with 5'6".
Got the soccer cleats on.
Chill with the 5'6".
The knee-high socks, the Bobby Soxers.
I'm just like Will Ferrell in that one movie. You know what I'm saying?
Might have the Converses on too. I don't know. He's one of those. He's a GOAT.
That's wild. No, I'm literally the worst basketball player you'll see. But I'm happy. I would be more than happy to make a league or be a part of a league.
Yeah. I'm fun. Branching off of that too. I really want to work out more, but we'll dive into that more. That's part of the motivation that I want to talk about.
Okay.
But I'm really happy we're here in 2023. Like I said, it zoomed by for me. It was a long year.
It was.
A lot of lessons learned, right?
Oh my God. So many.
Jesus, what the fuck?
So many.
Especially towards the end there for me.
I can agree with that.
Some lessons.
Yep, for sure.
But we're surviving. We just talked about this before the pod. We just washed our face. We feel fresh. We're ready for 2023.
It's the turn of the year. Honestly, it always kind of pushes me to go a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because at the tail end of the year you kind of get like burnt out. You're kind of drained out. And that like fresh start kind of like lifts you up again. I don't know what it is. It just feels good though. Feels good.
But let's back up a little bit. I want to back up. I want to ask you how your Christmas was. Because yes, you guys were with us for, our Christmas episode 10. Mm-hmm. But that was like the 20th, right? We put that on the 20th.
Something like that.
And you weren't really able to see how our Christmases were. So I just wanted to ask this man, how was your Christmas? What'd you do?
Dude, it was good. First and foremost, we took the 2-week break, obviously, just because of the holidays.
I know you missed us. I know
you can imagine.
You're here, finally. You can stop salivating.
No, but yeah, my Christmas was good. I actually traveled down to Florida. I spent Christmas with my family down there, with my sister and with my dad, actually, for the first time in easily 15 years.
That's beautiful.
So yeah, it was our first Christmas together. It was cool. It was good to see all the kids, my nieces and nephews, being able to open their gifts and being like so excited for Christmas, put the cookies out, did
That's
the whole
beautiful.
thing.
The Christmas spirit.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was great to be around them. And then like you would imagine that the weather would have been nice, right? But it wasn't. Florida was in its 50s. It actually dropped down to like its 30s. It was during that cold front that we had. And that's when I was down there. So I couldn't like really enjoy the nice warm weather. It was kind of like I was still here, which was interesting. But it was cool. Came back before New Year's and then spent New Year's here in Boston.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Christmas was great. I didn't get too many gifts this year, but I feel like that's kind of like as you get older, your gifts like kind of minimize. You know what I'm saying? But they become more meaningful maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my Christmas. It was great. A lot of good food, good people to be around.
The food is always one of my favorites.
Yeah, my dad was chefing up on the grill. It was delicious. It was a good time. How was your Christmas, bro?
You know what? I had a really great Christmas. It was great to be around the family. Shout out my mom, my sisters, my uncles. We had a great Christmas together. Woke up at like 6 a.m. to open presents. Wow, right?
That's amazing.
What time do you wake up to open presents? Are you guys early? Are you guys? That's a great question for you. When do you open presents?
All right,
midday, right?
All right, so in the Latino Hispanic community, anyone that is Latino Hispanic, you're gonna agree with this. You're gonna understand. Christmas for us is really Christmas Eve.
Love it.
This year, obviously, because the kids are so young, we didn't do that. Obviously, they can't stay up till 12. They're really young, but usually that's what we do. So Christmas Eve is our Christmas, and we open our gifts at midnight.
Yeah,
that's just like a part of the culture.
That's how that's what I want to do.
But this
the
year,
white community needs to like big up, like level up.
A little switch up, a little change of pace. But the kids
sorry,
got up at like 6.
I just want to cut you off really quick. Because this just made me think of this. When I was going Christmas shopping, I was looking at these shirts in the mall, right? They have this like graffiti stuff. And there was this shirt that it was peach. It was peach.
Where are you going
and
with
this? Listen. It was peach and it was princess, the other princess there. Mario's girl. Peach's Luigi's girl. The other girl. I don't know why I'm forgetting her name. But anyways, it was
Daisy? No.
I forget. I forget.
Damn, I'm tripping.
Yeah. But it was the two girls. You guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" But it was the two girls, and it was the little green, like the level up one, and it said 2 girls, 1 up or 1 level up or whatever. I thought that was hilarious.
I thought you were gonna say something else, honestly.
No, I thought that was funny.
Yeah, no, but the kids did open their gifts at 6 a.m. like you did. So keep going.
Yeah, Christmas was really great. Open presents in the morning. Kind of just relaxed a little bit. Put on a Christmas movie. We put on like Home Alone. It was nice too because it was my Uncle Bill's first time watching Home Alone, but we watched the second one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so cool to see like the older generation kind of like, oh, look at all the cameos. Look at all these actors that I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at, so and so, and that stuck out for me. I don't know why.
Kind of opens up your eyes a little bit.
Opens up your eyes. Yeah. It was nice. So that happened. Drank some coffee. Had like a brunch, like just breakfast for lunch, kind of.
Yep.
Had that, and then we shout out the Bonos. We went to Plymouth. We went to their house, family members, and we feasted like kings and queens. And that's no joke. Like you guys, put on a great. I want to say a show. It was a great time, dude. Family members everywhere. The Bono family, the Hazeltons, all just a big mixture there. Freeman.
He's throwing out the federal right now. He's throwing out the federal.
We are. That's okay. And we ate like kings and queens. We had shrimp with cocktail sauce. We had all types of hummus dip, chips. We had lobster tail, lamb, like lollipop lamb.
I want to try that so bad.
This like chicken, this kind of like, it's a little different than chicken marsala. It's kind of like the same thing. It tasted almost just like it, but it was that type of chicken prepared with like this white wine, like sauce. Like, it was really good. That's delicious. What I remember the most, honestly. And that's just delicious. Being with family, because that's what it's really about.
Hear me out for a second. Christmas time and just being around your family in the holidays. Doesn't it make your heart feel like warm?
Good. I feel you feel like you're where you're supposed to be, right?
That's a great way to put it. You
Yeah.
are where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. No, it feels really good. It you know, to smile, to laugh, to remember everyone in just like good ways. Like it's just
Yeah, and I think like getting older and like looking at my nieces and nephews, and I'm just thinking like, wow, like they love this moment. Like
yeah.
they're so happy right now, and it's just awesome to see that and be able to witness that. Like this is a core memory for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they won't remember; they're still really young. But like I know my older niece, she's definitely gonna
So
remember. But
so there's a lot of like negativity around that talk too. Like, oh, we only show up with family like around the holidays and that's sad, right?
it is.
But honestly, I choose to look at the positives. I really do because
Absolutely.
I love being around family. I really do. You know, we bullshit, we laugh, it's really a great it's awesome. I
It
love
is
it.
a great time.
But speaking on like good memories, right, and great times, uh, everyone opened gifts, right, for Christmas. What was your favorite gift that you gave this year? I was really thinking about that. I love that question. I was asking people at work too. They were like, "Yo, what the fuck's this dude on?" But like, I don't know. It just made me happy just to hear. There was this one guy at work. He was really happy when I asked. The only guy that reacted this way too, and he just smiled immediately after I asked that question. He was like, I got my daughter. I think in the video he showed me, she looked like young, 2 years
Mhm.
old, 3 years old, whatever. But it was like a little seat like go-kart thing, and it
Mm.
like lit up and whatever, and he showed us all the video that were around when I asked the question. And so I looked at the video for a couple seconds, and yeah, she looked like she was having a great time, but I was focused on the gentleman because the guy was just smiling the whole time. And it was kind of a cool glimpse of like into his life and almost like what it's like to have a kid, right?
Like fatherhood, yeah.
And it really stuck out to me. So what was your favorite gift that you gave this year?
Oh, it's gonna be tough for me to choose one,
Okay.
but
That's okay.
I'll give you three. So for my eldest niece, I got her some Converses and AirPods.
Hmm.
So those two gifts for her, and just seeing her reaction, she was really happy, and it was cool to see because that's exactly what she wanted. And I kind of tricked her into thinking I got her something else. So
That's amazing.
seeing her reaction was like, she was like, "What? You really got me these?" I was like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then for my nephew, I got him some soccer goals.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I just thought that was like my younger self. I was kind of like looking,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I was
Yeah.
living through my nephew, which 9 times out of 10 is a bad thing, but this time it
That's
was
a
a good
bad
thing.
thing, really?
I mean, I don't want to like live vicariously through other people, like I didn't live enough,
Yeah,
or like
but this is a good thing. Like this is
no, of course, yeah. So it's just like it was just awesome to see that we set up the goals and we played a little kick around. And
That's
I don't know if
awesome,
he loves
man.
soccer, to be honest. He's so obsessed with cars, but yeah. And then for my little one,
Cars are great too, though, right?
no, yeah, it's
Yeah.
awesome. We're about to get him a go kart too. It's
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
You about to be pimping, yo.
And then for the youngest one, I was really happy with this gift. But me and her aunt ended up getting her the exact same thing from Amazon, which is crazy. I don't even know what are the odds of that, but it's just insane. It was basically a little stroller with the little baby doll. And I just feel like she's going to love that as she gets older. So
That's awesome.
those are my favorites, bro.
That's really awesome to hear. You're smiling right now. Like,
Yeah, because it's
that's
mad
what it's
genuine, you
about.
know?
Like that,
It's
yeah.
so real. It's so real.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What are yours, bro?
So it's one gift actually that I gave, and it's just the reaction from it. What we did. It created a memory, right? It was one of the memories that stuck out the most this Christmas for me. So my little sister Olivia, I didn't know if the gift was going to be like age appropriate, right? Because maybe she might be a little older for this gift.
Mhm.
But I got her kids charades.
Okay.
And she's the type, she loves board games. She's always, she's always asking me, let's play cards. And sometimes I feel bad, like, Olivia, I don't want to play right now or whatever. But no, I need to step that up. I need to step that game up.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what the story is about too. So I got her kids charades, and we ended up playing the night of Christmas Day. Yeah. And or I think it was Monday, because we had that Monday. It might have been Monday. It might have been Monday after Christmas, the day after Christmas. And my uncles were there. We were all there. The gang was all there. And Olivia was just like, "Let's play charades." And I was like, it was cool to hear her ask. It was cool
Yeah.
to because it was a Christmas gift.
Yep.
And at first I was like, typical reaction, like, oh, I don't want to like play right now. But then like she was asking more, and like just the vibe in the room, I kind of felt like, maybe like we should just play. Like we played, man.
Everyone jumped in.
We had such a great time. Videos were captured.
That's awesome.
Like it was just, it was amazing. It was a great time. It was like we said, those are the times you want to remember with your family members. And
exactly.
I'm really happy that Olivia kept asking, let's play, because it really.
I got two things on that. Number one, it's funny that you call her your little sister, which she is.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny because she's getting so much older.
She's getting so much older. It is crazy.
And another
Time's
thing,
flying.
kind of going off that, it's amazing that she likes to play board games and stuff like that. In the internet age, that is rare. That's rare.
Man, she's gonna do great things. She really is. She is such a tomboy / like girly girl. She
just went the wrong way. I was confused. I thought you were gonna say like she's so intelligent.
That too. Like just like bro, she will go up in a tree and shoot bow and arrows.
Oh, that's dope.
She will go and play basketball, and then she'll dress up and go to the school dance or just whatever. And she has such a open mind to things, and like
seems like she's very carefree is where you're going here.
Is she I don't know.
Open mind is probably a better word, but
she's really like, board game, read a book. Like, yeah, she's on her phone too.
Oh, obviously.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
But
sure.
She's gonna do good things. She has a great head on her shoulders already at her age, and
that's beautiful.
Doing great in school. So
that's awesome, dude.
It's really good to hear. It's really good to say.
Yeah.
It's really good to be a part of.
Absolutely.
So
I'm glad you were able to share those moments.
But yeah,
that's important.
So that was my Christmas. Christmas was really good. I got some cool things too. Everyone gets some cool things that they love too, right? So I'm really happy about that. It was a good time.
I love that, bro.
It was a good time.
I'm happy to hear that.
But now we're on the 2023 grind, and
yes, we are.
I wanted to know what your New Year's resolution is.
So I have 4 resolutions for this year. I don't just have one.
Oh, wait. Before we start on this, I just want to say too, I want to bring it up because I should have brought it up when we were saying the Discords and YouTubes and all that stuff. It is still a rough idea. I put it out there again on the Instagram story about the get together this month in January. We don't know 20th, 21st. I want it to be the 20th. Maybe do a pod after on the 21st. We're gonna see how it really lines up. But like I said, we're doing this. What do you want to call it? A meet and greet? It's not really a meet and greet. It's kind of just like come and have fun, meet people, new people if you're new. Just have fun, have some drinks, whatever. Just vibe out.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
I'm with that. Where's it gonna be?
It's at Capo.
Where's that?
It's the famous Capo in South Boston.
Okay. What time?
Yeah, so I want it to be 10:30, right? Because 10:30 for me is like you get there when it's kind of popping type of deal. There's a lot of people there, but I realize too that some people are like to be on the earlier side and also get there when people start to come in, and so maybe we'll do it a little earlier, maybe like 9.
I would say aim for like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
9:30, 10 o'clock.
The lines won't be too ridiculous.
If you see us, just scoot right in line because you're part of us.
You're a part of us.
You're a part of us. You're part of the community.
Absolutely.
And what is everyone gonna say?
Absolutely.
TUC's here. Like that's, and they're gonna be, what the fuck, yo? It's the podcast. Check us out. Da, da, da. It's a great way to connect. So you get the vibe.
All right. So Capo, the 20th.
The 20th. We're gonna do the 20th now. I'm saying
you said the 20th.
I'm confirming it right now. It's the 20th.
You said the 20th.
I did say the 20th. I want to make sure we're on the same page.
It's the 20th.
All right, baby. So it's 20th Friday of January at Capo, South Boston. Bring anyone you want. Yeah, is that?
Yeah, and I heard, I don't know if this is true, but I heard he said first round is on him.
I
don't know if that's facts.
I did say that. So,
I don't know if that's facts.
Show up, and we'll see.
Absolutely.
Hold the gun to my head.
Yeah, might be seeing Trev rip too many shots. We have to carry him home type shit. But I don't know. We'll see.
This man too. Who knows? We might be fighting in the parking lot. I don't know.
Oh god. That should be fun.
But that should be really fun. And we really don't think anyone's gonna come. That's not the point. The point is the message, and it will grow. So
And who knows? People might come. But why we're saying this is because we have listeners from everywhere. It's not just people in Boston.
yeah,
So it's really tough to, come together in one location. But since we're from here, and I know we have listeners from around here, might as well throw the idea out there. We can have some fun
Yeah.
together, right?
yep.
So
And this is a growing event. Let's just say. So this
absolutely.
will happen in the future. At better locations, better places. Who knows? Maybe in New York. We've been talking about a New York trip. We
Mhm.
don't really know.
Yep,
So we'll spice it up. We'll tell you guys what the deal is every week, and
absolutely.
we'll let you know.
For sure. And on Instagram, we're always going to post updates. On the Discord, we're going to have updates. You'll see.
You'll see. Tune in.
For sure.
All right. So back to the January, the New Year,
Mm-hmm.
the New Year's resolution. So what do you got for me? What's your New Year's resolution?
So I got 4, like I mentioned. And they're all really about myself.
That's perfect. That's what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah. So number 1, I'm going to start off with take more pictures. And what I mean by that is not pictures of myself, but pictures of everything around me. It could be times when I'm with family. It could be when I'm out and about with friends.
I agree.
Scenery. It could be whatever it may be.
I agree.
I just want to be able to take my phone out and take more pictures. I was never the person who posted a lot of stories on Instagram or Snapchat, so I don't have that tendency to just take out my phone.
He's trying that though, right? You're trying to do that for your content and stuff.
Exactly.
Which, bro, you should really work on that.
I know. I really have to.
You really, dude. And this is no BS. I was actually watching your episode 1 vlog,
Mhm.
and bro, you're in your element. You're in your element,
Thank you, bro.
and you should really continue with that.
Absolutely.
Extend that from your your Instagram lives and all that. That shit's perfect, bro. And you
Thank
do a
you.
great job. You have a great presence. You can tell you're determined. It's great.
Thank you,
Great.
bro.
You should keep that up.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And going off the picture thing is because a lot of times I don't have many pictures with families and friends, and it's kind of like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I have barely any pictures of my nieces and nephews. I have like barely any pictures with you. I've known you
Yeah.
for fucking like 15 years.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I
bro,
know.
that's ridiculous. And that goes for like all my friends. So I want to really capture those memories, not only live them,
Yo, this is a great time to bring it up. And sorry to cut you off,
You're
but we
good.
were talking about this right before the podcast as well. So I really feel like, and if you're not like this, that's okay too. But I feel like this is for the people who are like this and maybe notice this within friend groups, within, maybe just yourself, towards your family, just whatever. But we're getting towards an age now where we should really start to show appreciation for just friendship, for companionship, just to show the person, this, like I said, this is my best friend for 15 years. And I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever gotten him like a real meaningful present. I don't think I've ever gotten him a card. I don't think I've ever done that. And not only just for him, but for like, I got a best friend, Justin. I friends out there that I've never
Mhm.
really done that for. And that's a little weird, right? That's a little weird because if that same behavior continues while we get older, that's what separates the friendship, and that's what ultimately ends it.
Mhm.
And because there's nothing there, there's nothing. It's a text. It's 2 texts every year. It's not. It's because people grow, people live
Absolutely.
lives,
Mhm.
and I want to know like maybe what you thought about that because I honestly think it's weird behavior.
No, I completely agree. And especially at this day and age where, we're working and we have more money than we've had ever before. So we have that money to be able to spend on friends. And I think that's important. And
Yeah,
it's not just spending money.
It's not about spending money. It's
Yeah.
really not.
It's about the actions. And I need to work on this stuff too. Like I need to work more on like reaching out to friends and being there for friends. Sometimes, and this is kind of crazy because my next resolution is gonna contradict this in a sense, but I don't know. I need to work on those things, and that's a part of it too. Is just show appreciation, show that you're grateful for the friendship, you're grateful for the times that you've had, and
Yeah.
all that.
It's
so.
really important because it goes a long way, man. It
Yeah.
goes a long way. So just show appreciation. It could be anything. It could be a homemade fucking card. I'm sure if I pulled up to you,
Mhm.
and I was like, Matt, I got you this card. Say it was an envelope. You pulled out this card. It's a fucking. What are those papers that are a little thicker that you get at like the arts and crafts store?
Oh, like the poster kind
Something
of
like
paper.
that. Like I literally folded that in half, made a little
Mhm.
picture, something like, and just like wrote some like nice, meaningful insight. And I'm sure you would be like, all right, like sure, this is a little corny, but like this actually like
It means something.
it means something. Like wow, like you know, obviously I'm with this kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can go out and have kava or Greco, whatever,
Yeah.
and go eat and spend some time and talk. But like this is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I have never done that for my friends. That's weird behavior, and it needs to change.
Absolutely.
So I feel like if you are one of those people out there, it's really good to show appreciation, and let's turn a new leaf in 2023. And also too, it's part of growing up, part of realization.
Absolutely, for sure.
So I thought that was a great little way to bring up that because what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. I'll go quick for the other three, just so I'm not spending too much time on this. The next resolution that I have is to be more selfish, right? Focus more on myself. I think I give a lot of time away.
Oh, okay.
On things that aren't about me. And I think it's important to not only, you know, it's good to be selfless, don't get me wrong. Like you have to, you know, be there for other people and stuff like that. Kind of contradicts what I was saying before, but at the same time, I just need to focus on myself more. Another thing is focus on my health, right?
Because health is wealth, baby.
Correct. And I don't mean just like going to the gym. I mean like keeping up with doctor's appointments, keeping up with dentist appointments, making those regular check-ins, make sure everything is good. Another thing is like eating better, you know, drinking more water, paying attention to how much alcohol I drink. It just everything about health, not just gym.
Me
right?
too. And also too, I want to get on this more like meditation vibe for me.
Oh shit, okay.
For me. And it's not just like meditate like like well it kinda I learned something about the seriously.
No,
the noise that monks make, that's
Okay.
like it goes through your chakras in a certain way, and it actually that's a whole the vibration in it does something to your chakras.
Interesting.
You should learn about chakras. I still need to learn about chakras, but that's a real thing.
Yeah, my
Certain
spirituality
music-
levels are at the all-time low.
Certain music, I don't know if you know this, but certain music, right? Beats, vibrations, sounds, it actually hits in your lower chakras. I didn't know if you knew that.
Definitely did not know that.
Yeah. So I just learned that too. So meditation.
And then lastly, the last thing is what did I say? I said pictures and then selfish. Health.
I'm like
All
cutting
right,
you off left and right, my bad.
So, no, you can. So lastly, the thing is buy myself more gifts. I need to do a better job at spending money on myself. We work this hard, to make money, and we're always hustling and bustling. It's important to take that money and whatever you're doing, that energy, and putting it on yourself, and spoiling yourself a little bit. Treat yourself. Enjoy things, right? And it's not just buying like clothes and stuff like that. Maybe going out, taking yourself out to dinner and just a bunch of stuff like that. So definitely want to focus
like
a
that.
lot on myself. What are your resolutions?
I like that. So we'll go on to me. I just have one, right? And
Love
that's
that.
just work on myself.
That
Work on
encapsulates
myself.
everything.
That's well, it does. But that's the broad. That's I just wanted to just one big umbrella. But in a lot of ways, meditation, health, it's all the same thing. Health is wealth.
Yep.
Staying motivated. I really want to hit the gym.
Mm.
I really want to hit the gym. I really want to look a little different. I really want to have some muscle, man. I want to look like Ronnie, bro, from fucking Jersey Shore, bro. I'm trying to look, but in the natural way. I'm trying to look nice. And so I've been looking at more, like workout videos and just really putting in steps before actually working out and just to, I don't know, just
to learn before you get in there.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. So
you don't want to get there and be confused and not know what to do. It happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
But I feel
yo, speaking of the Ronnie thing, I was thinking like, there's some toxic relationships out there that need to end on top. Like, this is a random.
What the fuck?
It's kind of like like Blueface and Chris. There's been that before. We've seen Ronnie and Sammy. We've seen all that. That shit needs to stop. And they're fucking making money off that, which is really a topic.
Which is crazy.
But I just wanted to say that really quick.
They're making money off treating people like shit. That's wild.
What I'm saying,
it's wild.
Some people are going into 2023 like.
Yeah, no, leave that behind. If that's how you are, leave that toxicity behind, please.
All I'm picturing right now is my head like, Ronnie, no! Ronnie! You fucking bitch!
Yo, that dude...
Tossing beds and shit.
That dude was the worst.
That dude is...
He was the worst in the show. He was honestly just mad, always like upset. Like, bro was just always within his emotions and never knew how to like really handle it.
He knew how to dance, though, I'll tell you that.
I don't know. That dude just.
He knew how to dance.
I like
riding
Mike.
on that fucking dance floor.
I like Mike more than I like Ronnie.
Whoa! Well, actually, Mike's a great.
Mike spurs shit and like creates entertainment in a different way. Don't get me wrong, he's a fucking drama queen. Like this dude was always stirring some fucking pots, but like
he just lifts up his shirt and just controversy comes.
Yeah, but it was honestly funny. I don't know. It was a different type. Ronnie was always just like always so aggressive.
There needs to be another, and there was kind of one like this, like Floribama or whatever.
Florida Bama
Shore. Like there was
that shit was ass.
What? Really? You thought that was ass?
Respectfully.
Yo, one of the kids died actually from that show.
Oh shit.
I forget his name, but Charlemagne the God actually reached out to him. He had I don't know if he had a relationship, but they knew each other.
Damn.
I forget his name. He was one of the people who made the show. He was one of the guys there.
That's wild.
Yeah. Not to fucking go off on Jersey Shore, but just want to say I want to look like Ronnie a little bit. Like I want
I feel that.
I kind of want like the bigger traps, the bigger like lats, the bigger like just maybe not abs, but getting somewhere, and like I just want to look a little better out here, look more professional.
I feel that.
Also too, baggy clothes are in. Clothes are in. It's time to stop the bullshit for real. Baggy clothes are in. 2000 is in.
I mean, that was the vibe for 2022. You're taking that into 2023.
That's still the same thing.
I am too.
I would say the baggy is slowly coming back in.
Yeah, no, too tight and stuff like that. It's just too aggressive, uncomfortable. Nah, not for me.
What did JC say?
JC?
Jay-Z? What did he say? Don't wear skinny jeans because my knots don't fit.
Something like that.
That's what it's like. I don't even understand. Like, I don't even understand. But baggy clothes are in. I'm telling you.
He really said, I don't even understand. He said, I can't relate. Me and Jay-Z, would you take the dinner with Jay-Z or would you take the $1 million? You see that conversation? Of course. That is a ridiculous behavior. I'm taking the $1 million 1,000,000 times over.
Okay. All right. Good.
Come on.
Good shit. Okay.
Dudes really think you're about to make it. Come on. Just because you meet somebody, have dinner with them, doesn't mean they're going to change your life like that. You got to be careful with that. Don't be falling into these loopholes. And
baggy clothes are in, man.
It is. I like your fit, by the way. You look clean as fuck.
Bullshit. Thank you. This is a
Is this Carhartt right here?
No, I'm on my Dickie swag.
I just got some Dickie pants. I can't even dap you up, but yeah, I just got some Dickies not too long ago.
This is my Dickie swag. I got a couple pairs. I kind of want to stray away from like jeans a little bit. I've been going hard with the jeans, and maybe I'll get a couple pair, but I just want them to be a little baggier.
I feel you on that. You got the Noctas on?
I wish they were Nocta.
I
wish they were Nocta. Close though. Yeah, they're close.
No, I know what those are. I'm just teasing.
I'm feeling the all black. I've always been an all black, all black. Air Force is all black. 95s, all black. Whatever.
Keeping it classic. Keeping it
classy because we're classy boys.
Yes, sir.
So, there was only a couple topics that I wanted to dive into. Kind of the bigger ones. I wanted to talk about the whole situation with the football, the Bills player there.
Damar Hamlin.
That shit was crazy. And then I also want to talk about some robot shit. Robots are here. Aliens are here. Reptilians are here. Giants are here.
Oh my god.
Mermaids are here. Yo, this dude, like, you're sleeping.
You just relax.
But I want to talk about robots, and the transition into robots in many ways. I have a couple articles that I want to read from. So, yeah. So let's start off with the Bills player. That shit was crazy. I saw that in real time. I was watching the game.
Me too.
And I didn't really know what to think because the hit was actually kind of crazy.
But it was very routine, though.
The hit, right?
It's a very routine hit.
The only way I can see that the hit kind of did something was how, like, he hit him and then kind of rolled over and then they landed on Hamlin.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just the hit and how he landed on his chest.
Yep.
Could have just been that that right there alone, just caving in on his chest. Heart stopped on the field, and honestly, I started to really get tingles and kind of the chills a little bit because I knew it was real when Diggs they put the camera on Diggs,
Yeah.
and he was like, "No way, no way, no way, no way," and they showed some other players as well, kind of like
Josh
crying,
Allen
and
was like, had his
yeah,
hands over his
just
head.
like yeah, and I at that point just thought maybe something really bad happened. I did not think that his heart stopped. That's pretty. He died on the field.
Died twice
Yeah.
in the hospital as well.
So tubes. Tubes down his throat, his esophagus to keep him alive for a bit.
Help him breathe.
Really, 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 really sad situation. And branching off that.
Wait, no, before you branch off.
Oh, okay.
I don't watch football very often. You know that. I only watch the bigger games and the Pats every so. I probably watched 5 or 6 games this season. Right.
Slacking. You're gonna do the Patriots like that? That's fucking crazy.
You act like you've watched any more than me.
What do you mean?
But
what do you
that's
mean? Turn me up.
That's besides the point.
Turn me up.
When watching this, this is kind of crazy, and I'm not even on my like, I knew it or like I told you so type shit. But when I was watching this, all unfold,
it was gonna be a great fucking game too.
It was, and when he collapsed, when they showed the replay, I said to Maddie, I was like, dude, you can die. I was like, you can die off this, like off these hits.
Yeah,
so just saying that.
Yeah.
But that's not usually where I would go with what I'm saying. So I thought it was really weird that I even said that. But more to get to the point that like this shit is really just like life is so fragile.
Oh yeah, dude.
And like seeing that in real time was so crazy because we basically saw a man die on national television, get replays of it, then be told the game's going to resume in 5 minutes.
But it's really canceled.
And
they're not
everything was happening.
That game's canceled.
Everything was happening so fast, and it was so crazy. It really just made me think back about the podcast that we had that we talked about Tua Tagovailoa, and I think you're probably going to branch off to this right now.
Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to talk about.
Where I was standing here saying that this sport is going to die because of things like this.
Yeah, and what I was going to say is I think we should stop playing football. That's what I really think now. I think the sport should be done. I think the sport should be done. It is getting a little too crazy now. How many rules are we going to make to protect players? And not also realize that like this is fucking dangerous, and it's getting more dangerous as it continues.
And that's what I was going to allude to. We've seen 4 of the 5 worst hits in football in terms of like dramatic change in life. We saw the Shazer one, right? That's his name, Shazer, the Pittsburgh Steelers guy.
Yep, middle linebacker. How he got hit his spine. Like
Tua was one of the craziest we've seen.
Yeah,
obviously Damar Hamlin.
I do want to say,
don't forget Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Those are 4 hits within the last, I would say, 8 years, but technology has only gotten better. Things have only gotten safer, and we've seen some of the worst that we've ever seen, and football's been around for like 100 years.
Yep.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
And I told you, too, it's about, like, the mentality of football. When I would play football and I would play another team, my mentality as a defensive lineman, I'm going in, I'm going to fuck this quarterback up. I'm going to make him go home and go to school Monday feeling it. Like those are the mentalities. Other sports, you're like, yo, I'm just going to play this basketball game. I'm going to cross this motherfucker up and I'm just going to make him look silly on the court. This is a different mentality. Kind of the same mentality with like UFC and like boxing.
Yep.
Like Mike Tyson has said it numerous of times. He wanted to be a killer, a destroyer. He said he'd eat your kids. Like that's a little different. You're going in the ring with a different mentality. This man would read up about, old leaders and people who took over the world, Caesar, shit like that. He would read these books to really understand like how to be a monster, really kill.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mentality. You're not killing this person, but you're almost there. You want to fuck him up.
Yeah. And I think the Damar Hamlin case is is a little bit different than the ones we just named before, just because it is kind of a one-off situation.
Yeah, it's a little different.
The way he got
it's
hit,
the same kind of realm.
Mm-hmm. And it's just kind of crazy because that could have happened at any point to anybody playing football.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you get hit at the right time, at the right place, you just put your body in a state of shock, go into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
And
sad to see, bro.
Going off what you were saying, I remember having this conversation like 5 or 6 years ago, and we were speaking about how intelligent humans are. And you're probably thinking, what the fuck is Manny saying right now? But I don't know. I have I'm very passionate about this. Humans are so fucking stupid that we want to kill each other and hurt each other for entertainment for other people. And I understand this has been going on. I know. Since
think of like the Romans and like think of the gladiators.
I know.
Fucking people, gladiators going against lions and shit. Like,
and that's exactly where I'm going with this. That is insane. We have all of this fucking evidence behind us in showing us that this shit is just so stupid.
It just shows.
And yet we continue to do these things. And I understand football is not going to. You're not going to go out there and you're trying. I know you're saying the mentality is to go kill this person. You're not going out there with the fucking.
What are we talking about here?
With the shield and a spear and go kill somebody. But like the fact that we're still doing things that can harm us long term or in the moment, like we just saw.
What's the umbrella here? What's the umbrella here?
The umbrella here is that we are fucking dumb.
No, the umbrella. Well, that's true. We are dumb. But the umbrella to me here is entertainment.
Correct.
And,
that too. Yeah.
Use your imagination from there.
Yeah.
Think about your daily life and how entertainment is infused in your life. Our phones, everything. Entertainment has taken a new. Entertainment got so crazy to the point where now they're taking your data from certain websites and, selling it and making money off that. It's crazy.
Sticking to what we're saying, now you're going into the robot shit.
Yeah, that's true too.
But it's so funny because when you watch the UFC, like you want to watch a knockout, you want to watch a bloody battle, and that's not right. Like you're taking years off this person's life.
Can I do something fucked
while
up
you're
right
watching
now?
This? And I've been a part of the problem. I've watched these fights and I've thought they're entertaining. I've thought they're great.
Can I fuck you up right now?
It's just like, what the fuck?
Can I fuck you up right now?
You can try.
This argument is what I apply to when I talk about the hip hop culture.
I hate that we talk about this on every fucking podcast, and I just need you guys to know this.
I just wanted to. I
hate it. I hate it. All right?
And we can stop that. We can stop it. Right? It just made me smile though, because you kind of saw. I don't know.
It's so different. It's so different.
It's a little different in some ways, yes.
Dana White is not having. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to stop.
Shout out Dana White.
No, not shout out Dana White. You see what just happened? You see what just happened?
What?
Dude, he slapped his wife on camera.
What?
Yes, literally on New Year's Eve. She hit him, and then he came back and he smacked her.
He smacked the shit out of her?
On camera. He had to come out and apologize and all that stuff. They're handling it privately.
So, two wrongs don't make a right, but why was she slapping him?
I don't know.
Okay.
But like he said, he's like, I take full accountability. I was totally wrong. You should never lay your hands on a woman.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Never, ever, 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 ever. You should never lay your hands on a woman. Obviously.
Dana White's just taking L's after L's, all I got to say. Man's taking way too many L's. He's from Boston too, right?
That's why I wanted to shout him out. But we can stop there. We can stop there. But shout out my man Joe Rogan. I love that.
I say fuck Joe Rogan too. But
another New Year's resolution too. I want to take more ice baths.
I've been seeing that trend a lot
I've been
recently.
seeing that shit. I'm trying to take more ice baths, baby.
Okay.
I'm trying to feel like I just fucking doused myself in some tea tree hair shampoo. Just getting out of the shit. You don't even know that feeling, huh?
No.
Whoo! It's like a mint refreshment on your fucking head.
On your scalp.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Put that shit elsewhere.
Can you take cold showers though? Or are you just straight up warm showers?
No, so I can actually take cold showers, but in this way, right? So I'll take a hot shower, do my thing, and then I'll turn it to fucking cold. And I'll sit there, I'll try to do fucking 5 minutes of straight cold water on my body. And it's so hard, but I'll try to do spin. I'll do a little spin.
He's doing a little polar plunge vibes.
A little polar plunge. And I want to do I want to do it for real. I want to cut a block of ice out of the pond and go in and
okay.
An ice bath, bro.
If he does that, we're going to put it on our fucking story on Instagram.
Ooh! Yo, that'd be great.
That might be the motivation right there.
Let's do that.
Call it a polar plunge.
Let's go to Hamlin's and do that.
Call it the TUC polar plunge, all right? That's what we're gonna call it.
I love it. I fucking love it. Let's do it, baby.
Let's
It
see
could
what
be
you're
part
about.
of our like TUC, like, you know, just how I said, like, yo, let's do like a TUC like workout group. Like it could just be a journey. You know, we talked about our journeys. Like, let's see your journey.
A
You
bunch
know,
of
like,
David Goggins around here, just running around doing a bunch of like
what do
life
you
shit.
mean, bro? What do you mean? Like, if you want to, like, send us videos, bro. If you like cooking, if you want, like, you know, it's the
Oh my
TUC
god!
community.
He said, "Send us videos of you cooking."
Hey,
Share the recipe.
you know,
No
but
bullshit.
who knows? Maybe we'll have robots cooking for us someday.
We will.
You
for
know,
sure,
and,
for
and
sure.
you know, this man is cool too because he wants like me too. I would love to like walk in my house and like Alexa, lights on, boop, lights on. Alexa,
The lights
stove on.
now.
Hey, hey,
Alexa, light
lights
off, please.
You got to do it again.
Alexa, light off, please.
That's funny, but shit like that, you know, like the stove, the refrigerator, like I want all that shit. I want Bluetooth on my refrigerator, like playing Cousin Stiz while I'm like just all types of shit. Like,
Yeah, I want a smart home, bro.
yeah, I do. I want a smart home.
Like, how cool would it be like turn down the shades, right? Like the shades are coming down. Like everything in your house is just that would just
My
be so awesome.
ultimate dream though is like, and I kind of just like came into this
Mhm.
within the last like year. My dream is like to have a home that's like a smart home, but also like I live on a ranch with like farm animals and like I live
been
off the
saying that.
grid and like
You've been saying
go
that.
to my blueberry trees, my blueberry bushes, my orange trees, you know, just everything, pumpkins, strawberries, like, you know, animals.
That would be
I
phenomenal.
want life around me, plants.
That would be phenomenal. And I really want you to. I want you to be able to achieve that because you've been talking about it a lot, and I can tell you're passionate about it.
I really like, I don't know what it is, like just life around me. Like I just want I want more ecosystems to be around me. Like,
I
you
like
see
that
this
right
window
there.
here? You see
Yep.
this window? I don't know how you would do it. It'd have to be on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
But I want like, and you can get them too, like little ant farms, like ant farm. So like it's pretty much like a thick glass,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like there's sand in there, nothing but sand, and then you can get it like an ant colony. You put it in there,
Mhm.
and like you put it up on your window, and it sticks there. It's got the suction cups in it, just like they just live and they make tunnels and whatever. And I'm sure you can like feed them and whatever. But
Yep.
like
I've
I
seen
just,
those videos online.
I just want more shit like that. I want plants everywhere.
I want
like,
a lot more plants. Yeah.
you know,
I feel you on that.
I don't know what it is about that. Like, I don't know why, but yeah, I want a horse in the ranch.
A
And
horse.
you know, maybe just ride a little bit, but I want to take care. Like, I don't know why.
That's beautiful.
I want chickens and fucking geese, and I want a barn cat, a barn dog. Like, I just want the whole thing.
You'll get that, bro. You're gonna get that.
I gotta
know-
win the
I know you
lottery first. I played. I
will.
lost.
No, you don't have to win the lottery.
I want to play Mega Millions more and like Lucky for Life.
Be careful with that.
Yeah, because I don't play like I've only played like 5 times or something like that.
Is it crazier to play or is it crazier to win?
People win.
People win, but think about how crazy it is for you to tell yourself that you're going to be 1 in a billion, essentially.
Mega Millions is almost at $1 billion right now. It's back up, and it's crazy because it's getting to $1 billion more often now, and I don't know why, and I want to know if that's like something.
Well, it's the amount of money that's being put in.
Okay.
How many people are buying?
Okay.
Because you can win the Mega Millions for, I don't know, whatever the standard is. This state's 10 million. You can win it within the first week.
And bro, Lucky for Life too in Massachusetts. If you win like the whole thing, all the numbers plus the like extension number, whatever the fuck it's called.
Mhm.
Lucky for Life is you win like $5,000 a week or whatever.
Oh, you don't get a lump sum? You get it?
You get it a week. Yeah, it's that's the prize. $5,000 a week or what? It's like $1,000 a day, I think it is. But like
Oh, shit.
$5,000 a week, or maybe Saturdays, Sundays count. And if it's like that, bro, 5,000 times 365.
Well, no, not 5,000 a day, so it's 5,000 a week, so it'd be 5,000 times 52.
Well, thank you, but still, like
No, you're living good.
you're living crazy good.
That's 20K a month. You're chilling.
Papa, that's almost $1 million a year.
You're
I
balling.
think that's a little more, right?
It'd be 20 times 12.
It's almost $1 million a year. I know for a fact. It's almost $1 million.
I don't know if it's close to $1 million. 20 times 12. Think about that. 20,000 times 12. That's not close to $1 million. That's a little over 100K. Not
A year?
Not a little over 100K. It's 240K. That's what it is.
A year?
Yeah.
That's still great. Whatever.
Yeah, $250,000 a year.
You don't have to work.
Fuck no.
I wouldn't work. I'll tell you that.
No, you don't have to work. Dude, you survive comfortably. Anything over 100K, you can survive comfortably in the US.
Really? You like that? You think?
Key to life. Really random. Not financial advice. Win $1 million. Invest it on anything that's going to give you 8% return, any ETF, whatever it may be. 8% is usually like the basic. That's 160K a year. You're good.
This guy's
You have to work ever again.
Fucking facts.
You have to work ever again.
Facts.
And if you have a really good year, it's 12. It's 12%, right? The market's up 12%. Boom, you're bowling. Or whatever you invested in is 12%. You're chilling.
I'm just trying to find ways.
All you need is a milli.
I don't know, bro. This whole work. Now,
Or
I
two
love
milli,
work.
2
Don't
milli.
get me wrong. But I think this is everyone's thought throughout the world. Like, bro, we're not meant to be working. We're not meant to be working. We're meant to be living life, bro.
It is.
You know, we and it's crazy that I say this, but I do. People get mad at work too, like whatever. But I live for the weekends. Like, I'm sorry, I don't want to work Saturday and Sunday. I work
Hell no.
5 days. I work 5 days for you out of the week.
Mhm.
Why do I have to work Saturday? Like, and of course, I'm gonna have to work Saturday soon and all that shit because the field I'm in, right?
Yep.
But I just find it kind of crazy, and I know everyone else does too. But you got to work to live. But like,
Yeah.
we shouldn't be working. We should be living.
Yeah.
So, but speaking on living things or non-living things,
Mhm.
robots, man, and how they're really taking over.
They are.
And it's coming. It's coming close. To the actual takeover. Like, they're not taking over yet, but they will take over. And it's to the point where there's 2 cases I want to talk about. One is in San Francisco. I think both cases are in San Francisco. I know in California for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But San Francisco, I'm pretty sure, is trying to pass a law where robots can, number one, be a part of the enforcement, and number 2, also fire weapons and pretty much conduct like these police officers out here. Which I think is crazy.
But I think that's only
CNN
for extreme cases.
Okay, extreme cases or any case at all. That's crazy.
It is. It is.
You know, I've also seen things about robot dogs and shit. I don't know if you've seen that.
Mm-hmm. They make them in Boston.
That's fucking nuts.
Boston Dynamics.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's made in Boston.
You know, maybe we can have someone from Boston Dynamics sit on this couch and we could talk about that, because that's fucking.
That'd be crazy.
Bro, robots are just, like I said, I love it because I want the smart home, but it's kind of weird at the same time. I don't use face recognition. I never use the whole thumb recognition. I'm not like.
This guy is a character. If you haven't noticed in the last 11 episodes, or last 10 now, the 11th, this guy is such a character.
I don't know.
You don't use Face ID?
No, I don't. Use my password.
That's
and if
crazy.
you don't know my password, it's because it's for a reason. So stay the fuck out.
You're afraid Apple's gonna, sell your face to.
They already do.
To what, like DraftKings?
Dude, all these what's that famous app that just came out around Christmas time? They all AI turned your pictures into. Bro, come on. Next thing you know, you're gonna see your face, right? You're gonna see your face in Japan somewhere. They got your AI face on some billboard out there trying to sell some fucking headphones with your little face icon on the headphones, and you can't do shit about it because you already accepted them to take your rights pretty much and all that shit.
And buy a house for you, shit. On your name and shit. Fuck you over. Buy a car.
We are bank statements. Did you know that? Yeah, you didn't even know that.
We're bank statements? Go deeper.
Our
Go
Social
deeper.
Security is actually, yes, part of the Federal Reserve, yes. Everyone's Social Security. And if you didn't know that, you could look that up. But let's go into robots. So yeah, they want to use these robots in law enforcement. I think it's cool, obviously, because we're gonna change in the times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Technology grows. We got to be a part of it and grow with it too, right?
Of course.
But it's a little scary too. It's a little scary because also there's another case too in California where this was both of these. You can go on CNN and MSN and look at this. Pretty sure this month of January there's going to be a robot lawyer. Now, Matt's going to dive into something else after what I say, and this kind of has to do, it's like the same kind of thing, right? So, you're thinking is a fucking robot's going to stand in court with you and defend you and talk all this shit. No, it's kind of like, it's going to be almost like audio, and you can read up on this as well. It's going to be like an audio type of robot AI type of deal where it's going to consume everything that everyone's talking about and already kind of have knowledge on the case already for, defending the defendant, right? So it's going to consume everything in the courtroom, and it's actually going to tell the defendant what to say through the court process. So the robot's going to be your quote unquote lawyer, but the defendant is going to be able to speak, which I think is crazy.
So in a sense, if you're gonna represent yourself,
you already can represent yourself, right?
No, I know, but I'm saying you could use that robot to assist you.
Yes,
that's crazy.
That's exactly what it is. Yes,
that's crazy,
and that is on a whole other level of innocent before proven guilty. That is fucking nuts. That's nuts.
That's wild
because, like I said, man.
I mean, these AIs can pull data from anywhere. From any article, anything online, so they're giving you a insane upper hand in terms of defending yourself. If let's say, I don't know why you would represent yourself if you didn't know anything about law, but let's just say,
what do you mean, bro? You have AI now? Motherfuckers going to be defending themselves all the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like now you have someone who's going to scribe you whatever you fucking need, surf the internet, sift through any fucking article in the world, and give you the best information. That's incredible. That's incredible.
That's nuts.
That is nuts.
So I just wanted to touch on
I didn't even hear about that.
The times are getting crazy. And I'm ready for it to be like the Jetsons. Shout out the Jetsons show. That was a great show.
That would be fire.
Right? That's their last name, right? The Jetsons?
Yeah.
Great show. But you had something off of that too, right?
I did,
with AI and dude, times are getting fucking crazy. We might as well be living in 2085.
Literally though. So a new thing that launched, it was a couple of weeks ago. It launched for free. Actually, no, I think you have to pay, but I'm pretty sure you can use it for free as well too. It's called ChatGPT, and it is an open AI that you can just log into and type in whatever you want, any sort of question. The same way you treat Google, you can treat this open AI online, right? And you can type in whatever you want. You could say, "Hey, write Trevor a Christmas letter for me." Hey, print out some code for me. I'm trying to, make my lights turn on whenever I tap this button on my phone.
Yep.
Whatever it may be, they can spit it out for you. It's not 100% accurate. Obviously, there are things that, they mess up on and so on and so forth. But it's just amazing to see.
You can be your own boss out here. You can be your own man. Not own man. You can be your one-man army.
Yeah, and
it's nuts.
It's so crazy.
Self-sufficiency out here is gonna be popping.
Yeah, and this ChatGPT platform gained over 1 million users in 5 days. It is the fast social media platform to gain over 1 million users ever. It was faster than TikTok, faster than Instagram, faster than Facebook, faster than all of that.
Wow.
So that just proves to you that consumers want that kind of stuff. We're interested in this kind of stuff. Wow. That's the step that we're going to take.
Yep.
And this can be used by anybody who has access to the internet and has any type of question. They can ask this and, it can be a resource for them. For example, if you're in college and you need to type out an essay and your essay is about Martin Luther King, you can type into the, ChatGPT and be like, write an essay on Martin Luther King on why he was a great spokesperson. Let's just say
copy paste, and guess what? You're probably not even.
You don't, and the thing is, you don't even if you do copy and paste. Well, it's taking a bunch of information from online.
So you can copy and paste pretty much.
Copy and paste, change up a couple words, and you're chilling.
Wow.
But now that this grew so fast, and there's so many, there's OpenAI, there's Project AI, there's so many of these, AI platforms where you can learn from and use as a resource, that colleges are now trying to implement ways to be able to track if you use the AI or not.
Wow.
Dude, it can create slideshows. It can create college and high school could become so much easier if you get familiar with this program and you actually use it to your advantage.
Let's get with the times. Maybe 2020.
I'm not encouraging you to do that. I mean, obviously I think you should learn the information, but hey, if you're crunched between time and you need to fucking have a presentation up for the next day, you don't got enough time.
Maybe there were some good things that happened in 2020, mindsets and all that shit kind of shifting in some times. School, yeah.
It definitely pushed it forward.
Definitely pushed it forward in a way where technology in school. Yeah, we were really scared, honestly. I know my mom was scared for my sisters and still in school and what's going to happen. They're not really learning much. And, let's look into other schools and, let's put our kids in the best position for learning, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still probably a big thing. So it's hard to swallow. It's hard to digest with this new times, AI being involved in school. Uh, you know, Staying home a couple days a week for school and learning from the computer. And uh, times are changing, dude. Times are changing.
So speaking of that, my cousin who lives in Florida, Linda, shout out to Linda. I don't know if you watch this, but maybe you do. Sitting on the couch last night, I get a phone call from
Maybe
her.
Linda will be there at the TUC get together.
I get a phone call from her on FaceTime, and she's like, "Hey, Malik, I need help with this homework. I thought you could help me." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "Nowadays we don't do labs. For biology class, we don't do labs in person. We're actually doing them on the computer."
Oh wow!
And I'm like,
Wow!
"Wow, that's fucking interesting. Let me see." So she flipped it around, showed me, and dude, it's like a Sims game, but this dude is just, and I'm just thinking like, that is so incredible. That is so incredible. Like, I love all of this technology forward shit. I think that's the way to go. And even in terms of learning and even at work, like, I don't even know if my job will exist in 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like doing reviews and reconciliations and things like that, like back end shit, that shit won't even exist anymore. Like, instead of me working what I do, I'm going to actually be working to make sure that the AI is doing the job correctly. Like, I'm taking the back seat. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. That's speculation. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but speculation.
JP Morgan about to do some big things. Didn't JP Morgan and another bank get busted for like cocaine or something like that in the shipment yard?
Yeah, JP Morgan did. It was it was the highest bust of cocaine ever. I think it was like upwards in the half a billion, something like that. It was on a shipping
I would love to just get the CEO of like JP Morgan sitting here and just kind of like ask him about like his journey and like, because it kind of reminds me, like, thinking about people like that and higher ups and owners and shit like that, CEOs, like, it really, every time I think of shit like that, it reminds me of like Wolf of Wall Street. And like how people process their businesses, what they do illegally, legally, to go through the hoops and hurdles to grow your business. So that would be a crazy, because like, bro, biggest cocaine bust of like, what are you involved in? Obviously, if this person was sitting here on this couch, you're not going to be like, yo, so you're some big cocaine dealer, this and that. But you can kind of like get some type of story on how certain things happen, maybe relationships, things like that. And that's always what I think of when I hear about things like this, because JP Morgan's is a fucking numbers business. What are you doing in like cocaine unless you're weighing,
I have no comment. I have no idea.
But that would be so cool to like have someone from JP Morgan to sit here who like kind of knows like ins and outs. Like, it's fucking huge. I mean,
I don't know about that story. I don't know if it was just. I have no comment. That's all I got to say. I don't know. I don't want to.
Good choice, Mr. JP Morgan employee. But yeah, that's kind of what I had on the robots. Let's get with the times.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's kind of all I had for.
That's not all you had.
What? Remind me.
I heard you want to talk about your boy.
Oh, fucking Tatum.
Your boy.
That's right. I think I've been watching the Celtics a little more. I think Tatum and Brown, you're right, best duo in the league, best young duo in the league. But also, too, Tatum is on an MVP run this year. Not only that, not only is his case better for MVP because they're number one in the Eastern Conference, but they just had a big game last night or 2 nights ago against Dallas, and I was amazed because how does Luka go from amazing games, putting up record triple-double stats, and then once you play the Celtics, it's like they put all that to a stop, like. And it seemed to me like now they're like 27 and whatever. Like they still have a lot of games to play. But I was just amazed at how it was more like Luka's on the back seat and Tatum is shining. Like that's not the type of performance Luka's performance was not the type of performance that I like. Was he making plays in the game? He had like 20 something points, rebounds, assists, whatever, but his presence really wasn't there for me, and I was really surprised.
Shout out to Jaylen Brown because he locked him up.
Locked him the fuck up.
He locked him up. That's smart too, of course.
And either one of them,
that's
actually. Jaylen Brown could be on an MVP run, too. Like,
no. He's an all-star. He's an all-star, but not an MVP.
my boy JB and JT, baby. Come
Yeah,
on
no,
now.
JT is definitely, and this is wild because when we first started the podcast, the NBA season was starting. And I mentioned to him, and we kind of spoke about it, that I want to do the MVP rankings. And no bullshit, I was going to say Luka or Tatum.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to win it. I think they're like 4th and 5th, respectively, each of them. I think JT's 5 and Luka's 4th on the ladder right now. But they have a real case. And I think if Dallas finishes in the top 5 and Luka continues his historic run that he's on, probably he's going to take it. But JT keeping, the East he's keeping not only the Celtics at the top, but they're playing phenomenal basketball. Brand new head coach. Dude is a rookie head coach.
Yep.
Didn't expect
Things
to be
are
in this
just coming
position.
together for the Celtics.
And JT is absolutely playing on a
Horford
different level.
Dude, I'm surprised every time I watch them play. I'm like, this motherfucker. Horford is not
You
talked
used
about
to
enough.
talk
I used
so
to talk,
much. I wish we could go back.
I used to talk so
I wish
much
I could talk
shit
about
about
clips in the
Horford.
past.
And I used to talk shit about Horford even when he was on the Celtics before. And I would say, like, yo, retire, this and that. And I say a lot of people should retire, right? Chris Paul, please retire. Like, certain players like this, you need to retire. Like, what
Can't
you're
stand it.
gonna keep playing for the Suns and, like, what? Keep playing for the Suns for another 3 years? But, no, dude. I forget what I was kind of saying. But, nah, honestly, Tatum's an MVP, bro.
He's balling.
Balling, and I think we should get tickets this year. I think we should go.
Surprise, surprise. I'm going on Monday.
You motherfucker. That is
Yep.
going to be bro, put that up on the TUC podcast.
I got you.
The Instagram.
I got you.
Show us the vibes.
I will.
That is awesome, bro. You're going to have a great time. Who do they play?
It's a good game.
Is it really?
It's
The
a good
Lakers?
game. No.
Oh,
That'd be like a grand, bro. The way the Celtics are playing. Celtics are really expensive, and my girlfriend Maddie, she got tickets from work. She won the raffle.
That is fucking awesome.
And we're going to not Lakers. Sorry, I'm a Lakers fan. We're going to the Celtics versus the Bulls.
Yo, that's still a great game.
That's
You're
gonna
about
be a
to
good
see
game.
Zach LaVine. You're about to see the boys.
DeRozan, and the options were like the Timberwolves. I think like OKC. I don't know their exact schedule, but it was a lot of like weaker teams. And then when I saw the Bulls, I'm like,
yeah,
babe, take the Bulls.
Take the Bulls.
Take the Bulls. Bulls
Take
gonna be
the
a game.
Bulls. That is fucking
Even though the
awesome.
Bulls are kind of underperforming this year, but that's still the best matchup out of the ones.
Come on now.
Yeah.
DeRozan, I would love to go see DeRozan play.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I've never seen DeRozan play actually. Never seen him play.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
I just wanted
basketball
to say
for you.
that. It's time to give the Celtics some fucking respect. You
need to give them the respect more than anybody else.
Bro, me?
He is the
You're talking to
he's
the
an
Celtics fan. You're talking
undercover
to
hater. You ever hear that in your life?
You.
Undercover hater? Right here.
Bro, we have the biggest undercover hater right here. How do you talk good about the Celtics, but then you're still a Lakers fan on LeBron's?
And don't sleep on the Lakers. Lakers are 2 wins behind 6th place. I know they're in like 11th.
That happened. That happened like
Yesterday.
last year. That happened last year as well. And what happened? See ya.
I'm not saying that they're going to win anything. Lakers roster's
just
fucking ass. We talked about this at the beginning of the pod when we first started.
Should LeBron retire?
All right, that's how we're going to end it. I'm kidding. Show it that.
But yeah. All right, so what I want to do, this is a little different. I want to play something on the mic. I wanted to show, like, you know how there's just times where you're probably saying something completely wrong. It's just maybe, like, you know how something like, what's the song, or like, what's this? You say something completely wrong, but you still kind of get the vibes, and you play it or whatever, and you kind of understand what they're saying, but they're not saying the right things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's this viral video that's been going around. It makes me laugh all the time. When I first saw it, I was like, this is fucking great. And it kind of shows, like, Mexican, Spanish culture, and how, like, they may not know the right word to say, but you know what they're saying, so you can, like, it's hard to really, it's like communicating in a different way. I don't really know how to explain that.
You can decipher what they're
You
trying
can
to say.
decipher, like, it's, yeah. So I want to play this clip. It's called, like, when he goes, is it Reebok or Nike? I don't know if you've seen this. This is
I've never seen this.
This is a great video. Let's see if I can get it here. All right, I got it. I don't know if this is gonna be too loud or not. And we can take this out too. I just wanted to show you guys because this was funny to me. I don't know. This was funny. So there's this guy. He calls into the radio.
Get it, Cody.
Calls into the radio and he's requesting a song.
No, yo lo que quiero es pedir a ver si tú me pones una canción.
Claro que sí, mi brother, la que tú digas.
Sí, yo quiero que tú me pongas la canción que dice, ¿esos son Reebok o son Nike?
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike?
Sí.
Pero, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama?
¿Son Reebok o son Nike?
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike?
He's like, what do you... He's like, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
A ver, compláceme, que me gusta mucho esa canción. Está muy pegada esa canción.
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike? ¿Será esta, brother? ¿Será esta?
Esa misma, hombre, esa misma.
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
That's fine.
You know what I mean? I just thought that was so funny. Like, the communication, like, I don't know. Like, how he got there, he kind of understood him, how he got there, and he just...
Yeah.
I love that, dude.
That is fire.
I just thought that was a funny clip. It makes me laugh every time.
That is a great clip.
So,
that's funny. How do you go from that's how he understood that is crazy.
it's nuts.
Because I wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't have put two and two together there.
But I just feel like because they're both from the same culture, he kind of knew
What he was
he was
trying
talking-
to he was trying to articulate himself, but
it's
he
kind of
couldn't.
weird. I know there's going to be some people out there that understand what I'm saying, and you kind of understand, but then there's going to be people that, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes you can just understand what people are saying without, they could be giving you a completely different example of what's going on, but I just thought
my
that was
fellow
great.
Latinos and Hispanics will.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's
They'll
what I
understand.
thought.
They'll understand.
But I thought that was great.
That was
I thought
good.
that
I
was
like
a great
that. I
way
like
to
that.
actually end the pod, end episode 11.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's kind of it for what we had this week. Thank you guys for tuning in from wherever you're listening to, whether in the car, cooking, cleaning. Thank you guys for listening. Join the Discord, subscribe on the YouTubes, follow on the Instagrams. Thank you guys yet again. I'm your boy Trev.
It's your boy Matty
And
Ice.
thank you guys for listening to the TUC podcast. Peace out.
Peace.